Okay. Um, Last time I was actually recording on photo booth for functional reasons. I was doing the audio. This time it's purely aesthetic and it's purely so I could see the time. But it also seems like a fun thing. It's like, oh, I'm recording. But I have a mic. My roommate Vincent has graciously lent this to me so I could sync the audio and not have to go into whatever Premiere and splice up. Last time, these theoretically, like the post, the editing for these should be very, very easy, which is partly why I'm excited to do these videos because I just record them, sync the sound, clap, and I can post it. Um, yeah, so hopefully it sounds better. Today I wanted to talk through some Harinazumi videos from a road trip I took, I guess a couple months ago now. Um, I always have to like count. See, I'm looking right here at like 324. Like, what number are we at now? What number is that? Um, Math, fun. Math is fun. I hope that's not the next Taylor Swift song. So hey kids, math is fun. Um, January, February. This is this is off the rails, but I'm not gonna stop recording. Um, yeah, I took a road trip a few months ago to. I'm looking. I wish I had more information here. CT road trip somewhere in Connecticut. I wanted to say Mystic, but that's the other one. I think it was East Haddam actually. East Haddam, Connecticut. Um, it was me, my roommate Vincent, uh, his girlfriend Chin, and our friend Meg, and we all went. Uh, I think it was my idea for the road trip. It was when I had a car. R.I.P. This car has since broken down. The car that you'll see in the videos, um, and I was either just gotten broken up with or was about to get broken up with. I actually forget which one. I think I just gotten broken up with. I only say in quotes because, like, who even knows if you're dating? Great. Um, let's just get into it. Let's just do this. So I'm gonna just go. I need to figure out a better mic situation. I'm very happy I figured out the audio, but like I can't even use. I'm trying to like click shift with one finger so I can open multiple at a time. So I'm just gonna go through some videos. Um, in terms of like Harinazumi history, which is again the little camera that we use. This is me driving. The videos from this trip was kind of what inspired us to, or yeah, Vincent and I, to be using this camera a lot. Um, there's something about the footage from this trip that really, boring. It felt like we started to really see the potential. That's Chin. Um, I'm trying to decide whether it's like fun that I'm disorganized or whether it's just disorganized. So we drove from Brooklyn, where we are, to Wesleyan, which is where a friend was. Um, and this is right after we had driven. And oh my God, okay, there I am smoking. I no longer smoke. As of like 3 weeks ago, was it Friday? Almost 3 weeks ago, which is, and this is partly like why the camera is fun. I feel like this reaction to like is kind of like a it's kind of like a why are you filming me reaction, but there's also like a nice like this camera is weird. Like what is that reaction? I will say smoking on the Harnazumi looks so good. Uh and this makes me wish I didn't quit. And shout out to Vincent. He took most of the videos on this trip. Um, Also, he has the camera right now. He's in Santa Barbara, SB as he calls it. I like that I can like duck in and out of frame. Um, Vincent and I had gone on a road trip previously to Mystic, which is maybe I'll cover that at some point. Um, and on the way back, we got a flat tire on my again now defunct car. That's definitely not how you would say it. My now dead car. Am I recording the audio? Okay, thank God. Jeez. And on the way back, got a flat tire, and I had to stay the night in Stamford. And Vince had work the next day. Or flat tire, too late for any of the car shops. I guess they were all closed. What is this? The longest bridge of all time? Jeez. And oh, Vincent had work the next day, and I didn't because I'm not a real human being. So I was like, oh, there I am. I'll stay in Stamford, get up the next morning, get the tire fixed, and then you just go back to New York now. Which he felt bad about, but I kind of insisted he did. And at the time I was like, this sucks. Like, why do like unexpected night in like Stamford, Connecticut? But it was great. It was like I think I didn't realize until I was out of New York how tired I was of New York and being around people all the time. And mostly people I like, but as kind of an introvert, sorry, I didn't realize we were going this fast on this highway. I've seen just the later end of this clip where we start to go slower a lot, and you'll see why, because I don't plan anything for this other than I have this one plan of how to end this video. So you'll see. But just seeing the beginning of this clip was surreal because I've seen the end of it so much. Motion renders really well on this camera, I find. But when you're moving and shaking, there's this warping that doesn't work great. Oh, I love this. See, this is the kind of stuff that's like you couldn't predict that was the effect that would happen with this camera in the tunnel, but it's great. It's like okay, let me actually skip ahead. This is fun though. We went to Dunkin' Donuts, so this was like I guess we're still at Wesleyan, but we're leaving now for East Haddam. The main thing in East Haddam is this castle. Oh, this is kind of a funny. It says entrance right there. It doesn't look like an entrance, but we can read. It was not. And we had to try though. So this is Gillette Castle, I think what is what it's called. Who knew that Gillette was expanding their brand to also sponsoring castles in addition to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough? Oh, fuck. Ah! Oh, but anyways, I was in Stamford for a night, and I was in a hotel room by myself. and it was so quiet. There was nothing, and it was just great. I was like, I could feel this like pressure valve in my brain releasing like anxiety and stress. And that was like a few weeks before this trip, and since then I've made an effort to really get out of New York a lot, which I might be doing in a more extreme way soon. But I'm gonna wait until I confirm that before putting that on the internet. Um, Let me open up more clips at once. There's maybe some mic um, sound there. Sorry. This is really like a great type of trip. Um, mm, where we really didn't have any. The way I really like to travel is, this is actually like how I try to structure my life too. Is like having like these key markers either throughout a day or throughout like a month or even a year, but then allowing, not planning necessarily how you're going to get from one place to another. And that's how I like to travel too. So it's like, okay, we're going to East Haddam. There are these like 3 things we want to do, but like hours in between where we don't know what we're going to do, and just seeing what happens. And I think that it's like strikes the right balance of uh, making sure that you don't not see anything, right? You have these kind of like guaranteed, all right, we're going to see this park and we're going to see the castle. But the magic always happens in between. Uh, there's Vincent's shadow. I'll make sure we show a clip with Vincent's face to give some visual credit to the DP of this, director of photography. That's just a habit, me opening that notifications thing. All right, Vincent, we get it. You like your shadow. Jeez. Let me just keep going. Oh, this was This was fun. Oh, what does this say? R.I.P. Stephen Hawking. He died? No, I knew that. No, that was a big deal, right? Is he actually dead? um, See, okay, this was me. All right, this behind the scenes. This was me confirming East Haddam. And early on in the video, you can see that I was like, I think it was East Haddam. So yeah, I guess that was like kind of fake. I guess I did look it up beforehand because I was like, I need to at least like know the place that we're. Okay, I'm a little embarrassed by that. I swear I didn't plan anything else. Wow, the illusion of this is broken. What am I looking up? Oh, I'm gonna go incognito. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. Oh, Stephen Hawking. It still has Google search history in incognito? This is a year ago he died? How did Stephen Hawking? Oh. Damn. Yeah, so I mean like the video says. Fuck, where is it? It's not funny, so I don't know. I'm not laughing at it. Okay, see, here's another one. So there was just this bridge in this forest where we were, where people had like written all those things, and I don't know if we have more footage of it, but people, like, couples would go and write their names in like a heart, and you look at it and you're like, there's no way they're still together. This was me being cynical on this trip, given the context of when I was going. But I was like, oh, they're all broken up. There's no way. There's absolutely no way that they're still together. Yeah, like Jesse and Amy. Like, okay. um, and yeah, I don't even want to. Oh, this was a fun. See, this was like an example of us. We were driving from one place, a very literal manifestation of that traveling idea, where we were on our way somewhere and there was like a car pulled over on the shoulder of a road, and there was this kind of stream. So like someone said like, oh, should we like pull over? And then I think it was Vincent driving, just like pulled over, and it was like a fun, like, we're on no schedule. Chin is Chin is low-key hilarious. Um, and we went to this beach. I think it's like called like Point something Point Beach. Not Devil's Point. See, my computer's humming, but hopefully it's better with the mic. Sig City, love it. Um. Anyways, this road trip was great. Um, Not because it was like crazy, just because it was like a fun little thing. And this is partly why I'm sad I don't have the car anymore. Um, wow. Hmm. Maybe this is boring for like it's kind of a striking thing for me because these are literal memories in my head. My hope with this is like, because of the style of the videos and also like the way they're taken, um I don't know. I don't want to be like too like fourth wall breaky, but I hope there is something interesting about watching these videos that feel like memories and having me talk about them. If not, it's fine because I think I actually enjoy doing these. Um, and that's enough for me to keep doing them. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. But yeah, this was like the end of the trip. We got ice cream. Oh, I have to like show at least one ice cream clip. Got ice cream. I mean, these are the things. Like, there's no. I feel like some people. I don't love traveling with people who like want to do like big things. Like, oh, we gotta go here. Like, I'll fucking seed the thing. You want me to go see Gillette Castle in East Haddam? Sure, I'll go there. Our national monument, the seventh wonder of the world. I don't know how many wonders of the world there are. The n plus one number of the wonder of the world. This is funny. Cover my face. I don't know if that reads fully. If you, I think it does. If you don't know Chen, but it does not look like she liked that ice cream. Now I'm just indulging myself. End of the trip. Yeah, just like I like trips where, and I like movies. I I think small things in life are very important, and things that like I'm very into things that sound boring but are great. Um, oh, there it is. There's Vincent. Okay, now we can end the video. We've seen Vincent's face. I'm actually gonna end by showing this video that we cut together from this. Um, you know what? I'll fucking full screen this. So this was a video we got home. How long is this? 20 minutes. I was planning on this being a 15er. We got home that night, and Vincent and I got high. I got very high, and looked through the footage, and I think it's good. But at the time, kind of because we'd just gone on the trip, and then we're looking at these like memories of the things we had just experienced. And because I was high, I was like, this is insane. I was going crazy. I was like, is this like the greatest thing ever? Like, I think at one point I said to Vincent, like, if aliens came down to Earth and we could only hand them one thing, we should hand them the Harinazumi to like help them understand humanity. I might have said we should hand them like this footage. Like this footage was like a representation of like, I felt like I was like seeing into like the Matrix or something, seeing this footage high. It was crazy. And we've had this experience flipped where like, because Vincent was into it, but like I was like seeing like something. And we've later had flipped experience where like we're high and he sees like something. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be high on life. But yeah, and then a couple days later, or over the next couple days, I think, I edited this together using music that Meg graciously let us use, that she made. So I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it in full screen, and that'll be the end of the video. So, goodbye.
Hell yeah. When you come, will you buy me pods? Forget it, I'm off it. I'll make a movie about it, 'cause I can't sleep without it. Everything after is make-believe. I pinch myself to prove it. I'm losing. Pretender, still together. I stick around till it gets fucked up. Tracking dirt inside the house. I sleep it off, tough it out.